Hey everyone, Meteorologist Sabrina Bates here on your Sunday, December 10th. Just before 10 o'clock here to give you a heads up of what we're talking about weather-wise for your KOCO 5 News at 10. Let me know where you're watching from. Also, a question for this weekend, how did we like the weather? It was pretty typical for this time of year to have the temperatures, right around 50, but let me know if we have a thumbs up, a thumbs down with the temperatures this weekend. It was a bit cooler than like Thursday, Friday of last week, but overall, can't complain because it's not terribly cold just yet. I'll wait a few more moments here for more folks to hop on, but really, again, the big thing we are talking about is the rain for this week. That'll be the weather change that'll be making its arrival by about Wednesday. Now, tomorrow and Tuesday will be dry. Tomorrow's all sunny. Tuesday, a few more clouds, but Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is when we start to see more of that rain in the picture. So here's a look at the next 3 days to plan the beginning part of your week. In the 50s, so even warmer than what we were for this weekend for tomorrow, and then also on your Tuesday. So not too bad. We'll be in the mid to upper 50s. A lot of sunshine for tomorrow. Also not going to be too windy outside. I know, for example, my yard has a ton of leaves in it because of how windy it has been. And there's still a lot of leaves on the trees despite the breezy winds for the last few days. So I don't know. I think that's definitely interesting and something personally, as a meteorologist, I'll be looking into why we still have so many more leaves still on the trees. Let me know if you guys still have that too. Cherry, hello. Hope you had a great day as well. Wednesday, still light winds, rain chances start to come into the picture. Not everyone will be seeing that rain though, so that's sort of the key thing. We're going to walk through our predictor and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So we get to the late part of Tuesday, we start to see some rain being introduced to far western Oklahoma. Pausing this here, just about 8 o'clock on Wednesday. Let me move this over so y'all could see it a little bit better. So main things that we know as of right now, right, is that mainly it's going to be rain, because the temperatures are still pretty warm. Now, don't get me wrong, you may have seen other meteorologists or on social media that western Oklahoma will be seeing some snow out of this. Yes, there is a possibility, of course, with some of that cold air moving in behind it. But for the most part, we are starting off with rain, and most of us will be seeing mainly just that rain. But overall, our higher totals, rainfall totals, are going to be higher west. And if we do get more of that colder air moving on in and we see that transition to snow, that would be farther west as well. You're talking about far western Oklahoma, Woodward, Elk City, down towards Hollis, essentially, that first row of counties towards the west. So Wednesday, most of this rain is going to be essentially western and central parts of the state. Eastern Oklahoma this time around does not see a ton of rain. You'll notice we go throughout the day on Wednesday and not everyone sees the green, the rain on here, right? So sort of lets us know we are not looking at widespread rain, not going to be a washout. There'll be different waves of rain, and the rain's going to be pretty light for the most part for most of us. Keep that in mind as we go into Wednesday and then also into Thursday, mainly looking at western into central Oklahoma. And then we turn into Friday, and this weather system finally tries to move off towards the east. This is where you start to see that colder air moving in, some snow off into the panhandle in far western Oklahoma. And then we'll see this skirt off towards the east. So by early Saturday morning, some of us will see some light rain, but for the most part, we'll be pretty rain-free on next Saturday. That's really going to be it for the rain for this week. Not going to be a ton of precipitation. In fact, eastern Oklahoma barely have any accumulation with it. We are looking at central Oklahoma I-35 corridor, maybe a few tenths of an inch. Just turning on my microphone and earpiece here as we get ready for the 10 o'clock, but western Oklahoma could be seeing closer to an inch of rainfall. Hope a week to watch. For sure, the good news is with the rain for this week, I'm not looking at anything too severe or anything like that. Unfortunate, of course, to hear of all of the tornadoes that impacted our friends over in Tennessee, Kentucky, Kentucky, deadly tornadoes over there. In fact, they confirmed an EF2 and an EF3 as of right now, but there was like 25-ish tornadoes between Kentucky, Tennessee, Mississippi, Florida area yesterday. So a lot of tornadoes that they'll be needing to survey over there. I also saw a question. Where'd it go? When will winter really arrive here in Oklahoma? Trust me, that's the question I want to know as well. It doesn't feel like the holidays to me unless it is colder weather outside. So what we're watching this week, sunny and quiet, rain moves in middle part of the week. You're looking at Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then December, it's still trending warm. Still looking at the warm weather. In fact, obviously I'm talking about temperatures near normal for the rest of this week, and average is 51. So yes, I could hear you. All right, thank you. I was just talking to my producer here in my ear. She's letting me know that we're getting closer to showtime. When we're looking at the next few weeks, though, still trending warm. So you're looking at the temperature outlook here. This is from December 18th through the 24th. So yes, right up until Christmas, and the entire central U.S., really the entire continental U.S. pretty much is going to be above normal in terms of their temperatures. Doesn't mean it's going to be absurdly warm, but means that there is a pretty good chance that Oklahoma has temperatures in the 50s as we pretty much get up until Christmas. That means chance of a white Christmas is very, 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 very low. I did a story on it last week that there's only been about 11 Christmases that we've seen white Christmas in Oklahoma City, and snow on Christmas. But even if you're headed to maybe like northern parts of the U.S., their temperatures still looking warmer than normal for them. So you're looking at more 40s for them rather than, let's say, 20s and 30s. So still going to be warm for a bit. Someone saying, like always, winter arriving in January. Definitely seems like it's been the trend, right? I've definitely noticed that too, where really that cold weather arrives January. Keep in mind, January is usually statistically the coldest time of the year, the coldest month of the year. So usually we get that colder weather, but it's pretty crazy, right, that we have not seen at least a cold snap, a drastic cold snap this December. I'm with you, Jason. Seems like winter has been canceled. We'll have to see once we get into January and February, but right now December is still trending pretty warm. All right, guys, so I have to hop off of here because we have the news coming up in just the next few minutes. So be sure that you either turn your TVs on over to Channel 5, KOCO, ABC, or you can fire up the KOCO app. You can watch the news over there as well if you don't have a TV in front of you. So I'll leave all of y'all with a look at what we're watching for the rest of this week, rest of December. Hope to see y'all over on TV. And if not, hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday, your weekend, and also have a great week ahead.